Hey everybody, it's Leslie from GoToKitchens.com. Hi everybody. I'll turn my camera. Hi everybody, it's good to see you. I'm normally not an evening scoper, but I was making dinner and I thought, well, I could just chat and see who wanted to chat while I make dinner. So I'm actually making, it's raining and it's chilly outside, and so I decided that I would make some chicken noodle soup. But I just said it. I beat you to it. I win. Yeah, so I'm going to make some chicken noodle soup. I actually have my chicken on right now. Yeah, to boil while I cut up the vegetables. So that's what we're going to do now, or what I'm going to do now is cut up the vegetables. And I just use carrots and celery in my chicken, and I do not peel my carrots. You make yours in the crock pot. Yeah, I'm just making mine on the stovetop, so and not in a slow cooker, so that we can eat it tonight. So, because it is the perfect day. This will be my first pot of soup. I was just reading in, yeah, it's a good meal for us. We like it. Nice, hearty, healthy meal. So, I was just reading in, especially when you're using all organic vegetables. So, oh, no joke. Oh, I thought you meant you started one this morning. I was like, for reals, you started one? So yeah, so I'm normally not an evening scoper. I have a show that I do. Excuse me, I'm going to reach over and wash the celery off in the sink. And just the carrots quickly, but I do not peel them. But yeah, I have a show that I do, Lunch with Leslie. If you're not familiar with me, do it every weekday at noon at Mountain Time, and it is all about health and wellness and being well and staying well. And so I was just reading in Reader's Digest. I know, can you believe that I am young as I am and I read Reader's Digest? Because everybody always thinks about their grandma reading Reader's Digest, but I actually love it. But I was just reading in Reader's Digest about how it is so awesome to cook for people, and what a pleasure and what a joy it really should be. So, okay, there you go. And how, you know, that a fragrant aroma in the house is actually more powerful than, hi Melanie, how a house full of smells, of good smells coming off the stove or out of the oven is actually more intoxicating than any other thing on the planet, including alcohol. So that how all your senses start working, and how your gut starts working and turning and thinking about food, and what a pleasure that is for the human nature to experience that. And so my first pot of chicken noodle soup for the season, because it's just turning off cold here in Colorado, I was reading that article and I thought it was so timely. And then I thought, I think I want to do a scope about that. So it does. Absolutely. Yes. Our sense of smell is so important. And when we're talking about cooking, one of the first things that you recognize is smell. And like the second thing that you recognize is visual. So it's important that the food looks good as well. So not just smells good, but actually looks good as well. So, so I just think that that's kind of an important, fun thing to think about as I'm making this really hearty pot of of chicken noodle soup tonight. So, so yeah. So what are you guys having for dinner? What are you guys throwing down tonight for dinner? Please do not say fast food. Anybody who says fast food's getting blocked. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. That is like a big time joke. I'm totally kidding. That is not true. I would not block you for saying that, because I never pass judgment on somebody for their diets. I just try to encourage them to do better or do differently. So anybody want to tell me what they're having for dinner? Anyone? Anyone? I always take time, by the way, as I'm cooking dinner, to cut my vegetables up in little pieces that are bite-sized like this, so that you're not getting a giant piece of anything anywhere in any of my meal, and that it is delightful. So hopefully you're getting the entire flavor profile in every bite. So I try to be conscious of that in soups and just about anything that I use. So you guys forgive me. My hands are just a little bit weak tonight, so. Oh, well, good for you, Evan. That sounds really tasty. Cherry Coke for sure. Yeah, I can see you drinking a Cherry Coke, whatever. Hey, Millie, it's good to see you. If you guys are new to me, I do a scope every weekday. It's called Lunch with Leslie, and it is at noon Mountain Time, so 11 Pacific and 2 p.m. Pork chops. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I do know better than that. Melanie's having pork chops tonight. Yummy, yummy. What are you having with them? What's for dinner with your pork chops? That's my website right there. Thank you, Evan, for putting that up. If you're interested at all, go to kitchens.com. Although this scope isn't really about that at all, but thank you for putting up there nevertheless. This scope is just about thinking about smells that fill your house at dinner time and how it's so attractive and intoxicating for anyone who enters your house. We have people coming in and out of our house all day, some days, not all every day, but some days. And how you and how it is so the aroma even very good girl, that sounds amazing. You're gonna make that for me when I'm in Dallas. But yeah, so how the aromas of something cooking in the house can be so intoxicating to the mind. They say that it's better than just about any other form of intoxication. So I have to show you guys today. For the first time, I used my new stir spoon or my new spatula. Is he not adorable? He's adorable, and I love him. I got it at Sur La Table, I think on Tuesday, and I couldn't wait to do a cooking scope so you guys could see him. And please forgive me, you're gonna have to stare at my carrots and my messy counter for half a second. I'm gonna go stir my chicken because it is on the stove right now, getting ready. I've already diced the chicken and started that process, and the veggies will go down next. And I'm using free-range organic chicken breast, boneless chicken breast, so the white part of the chicken. And I'm using an organic chicken stock as well for that. And because Robin and I, that's my husband, we eat in moderation, I'm actually using just a regular old egg noodle tonight in our chicken noodle soup. So, but we are getting lots and lots of veggies as well. So, and it's really important also to remember when you're making these veggies not to overcook them. You want carrots and celery in your soup not to be mushy. You actually want it to have a little bit of a crunch. So you want to be very careful not to overcook. That's why I cook my chicken first and then I put my veggies down after my chicken is almost fully cooked, actually. So, yep, that's what I do. All right. Well, I just wanted to come on and say hello tonight. You guys are quiet. Did you guys see that Oprah was on earlier today? If you think Periscope's not going anywhere, hello, Oprah was scoping today, and so was Tony Robbins. Oh my goodness. Yep, big names. We're getting privy to some information that we normally wouldn't have because of Periscope. I actually saw behind the scenes of Oprah going on the Ellen show today, so that was pretty interesting. I like that behind the scenes kind of stuff. It kind of intrigues me, so, in a big studio like that. So yeah, so Periscope, there you go. I know there's not a lot of you here right now, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. We're just chatting it up while we're making dinner if you're just joining me. Just goofing off, really. I cut vegetables. It's good to see everybody tonight. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. If you're already done with dinner, I hope it was absolutely amazing. And if you're just starting dinner like I am, then I hope that you enjoy your labor that you're doing there for your family, because I guarantee you that they appreciate the home cooked food that you make for them. So, all right, so there's all my carrots and celery. And if you noticed, I did not peel my carrots. Does anybody know why I didn't peel my carrots? I never peel my carrots when I'm cooking them, especially. Sometimes when I eat them or I'm putting them in a salad, I'll actually do that. But yeah, I didn't peel my carrots at all. So, and the reason for that is that the skin or the outside of the carrot that has a little bit of the, nope, don't scrub them either. I just gave them a quick rinse. There's a lot of nutrition in the dirt that, especially in vegetables that grow in the ground, like carrots, there's a lot of nutrition when you're eating organic and left in that dirt. And so you're getting a lot of microbes that are actually good for your gut. And so even when you're cooking it, so I never wash my carrots or any vegetable that comes out of the ground unless it's just like muddy. I mean, I'm not going to eat it if it's muddy or anything, but those little bitty tiny pieces of dirt that are on the carrot are actually really good for you. And the skin of just about any vegetable is good for you as well. So I don't pull the skin off of my celery. My mom used to like pull the skin off of her celery, so she just had like the inside part of the celery. And I don't even do that because I fully believe that there's a lot of nutrition that lays inside of that skin. So I leave it right in there. I'll take you guys over and show you oh, did you see my dirty sink? There's the raw chicken too laying right there. But yeah, oh, you can't see it anyway. Let me see if I can shield the light somehow. There you go. I'm just shielding the light. I'm not warming my hands, although it does feel good. There's my chicken just boiling away there. In fact, it's time to add more stock. All I have down in there is salt and pepper. Hello, hello. This is an exciting scope, isn't it? Woo, you guys must be just on the edge of your seat every second. Oh my goodness. Well, that's too bad. She shouldn't do that. She should not do that. That is, well, you know, if she's not buying organic, she probably thinks that she's washing off the insecticide, and that's an impossibility because it's already in the potato. So, whoop, don't know that language, but hello. Hello, Dr. Christine. It's good to see you here. I'm just adding chicken stock to my chicken noodle soup. Isn't this exciting? Are you just terribly excited right now? I'm making chicken noodle soup tonight because it's our first rainy, kind of cold night here in Colorado. Right? Woohoo! Let's hear it for the chicken stock. This is a free-range stock that I buy from a company called Simple Truth. A lot of times I make my own. Hey, look at that. Look at all these people getting in here. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, so a lot of times I'm sorry we don't know what you're saying. Oh, is that right? That's funny. So this is just an organic chicken stock. A lot of times I use my own stock, but it's completely frozen, and this was kind of on the fly that I decided to make chicken noodle soup tonight because I really wanted chicken noodle soup because it's cold out, and so I just used some box stock. But this is free range, low sodium. This is what I recommend if you're not going to make your own, that you use a good organic brand that you trust, and I actually trust Simple Truth. So free range. I do make my own. I make my own regularly. I make vegetable and chicken stock regularly, but mine is frozen, and I didn't want to take the time because you're not getting me tonight, lady. No, I'm not doing that tonight. Unless you really want me to. Do you really want me to? Okay, here we go. Oh, or like a flute. Yes, you guys are very entertaining. That's good. We needed something. It's cloudy in Utah. I know. See, that's how I felt here. So, did you see my spatula? Isn't he cute? Evan wanted to name him Mr. Spats or something like that. I can't remember. It is Bats and Hearts. Absolutely. Bats and Hearts, Bats and Hearts, Bats and Hearts. Isn't he cute? I love him. I just bought him. I bought him right after I met with you, Christine. After I had lunch with you, I went down to Sur La Table because that's what I do. And I found my little adorable spatula. Kyle. That's what Janet wants to call him, is Kyle. So, see ya. Don't even know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Somebody does. I just have no idea what you're saying. I don't even know if you know what I'm saying. So, okay, so now I have my chicken in there and I have my veggies back over here. I know. Is it raining there? Yeah, my Nana actually told me that it was raining there. So she was like, it's raining cats and dogs in Dallas. So yeah, she was afraid of that actually, that it was going to rain today. So here's my veggies. And that's what's going in there with just some traditional plain old egg noodles. I know, sin of all sins. Actually, I do egg noodles on very moderation, and they are, and I know I've picked a good brand, so. Let's see some knife skills. You already missed that, babe. I just chopped all these vegetables. You're gonna have to go watch the replay, but my knife skills suck. Sorry, I just said suck on scope, but they totally suck. They suck. I'm not good with a knife. I haven't ever been trained, and so I think if somebody taught me, I could probably go downtown and do it, like, you know, for real. But I am, yep, southpaw lefty. That's me. But yeah, but my knife skills are terrible. So yeah, I'm just not, I mean, I can make really pretty cuts actually, but I don't have that like, like I can't do that. And that's what I would love to do, but I totally can't do that. So bummer for me and bummer for you that you don't get to see it, right? Woo! Crash in the dish strainer. Yeah, no, they're well chopped. I can chop them really well. It's just not pretty when I do it. It's not cool when I do it. So, yep, I love to cook, but it's, you know, hashtag love to cook, but I'm not, hey Natalie, it's good to see you, but I'm not like super queen of the chopping skills or anything. I'm decent. I'm okay. Like my friend Jen, who sometimes is on here, my friend Jen, she's amazing. She's like, and I'm like, that is not fair. Don't do that. No, I'm kidding. She's really good at it though. Hello, sunshine. Hello, Miss Natalie. It's good to see you in here. Yep, so hold on. I'm going to go put my veggies in and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. It's an action sequence. Hold on. Everybody stay. Stay. All right, so now my veg is down. Okay, I'm back. I've been so silly today. I'm telling you, it's been a silly day for me. I have, I ramped up. I think it's my new bangs. You guys like my, miss you too. And I would love to do a shopping scope with you because I love the grocery store. It's like my favorite place ever. So, but yeah, I got my bangs cut today. She did a pretty swank job. So switching to Brussels sprouts. Okay, Brussels sprouts are amazing. Everybody knows how good Brussels sprouts are for you. And by the way, in my soup, sometimes instead of using egg noodles, although I wanted it completely traditional, like traditional for real chicken noodle soup tonight, but sometimes instead of egg noodles, I actually put in green beans at the very end. So like string green beans, so they're kind of noodly. I chopped them in half and I put those in at the very end, and that makes like a noodle, and it's actually an amazing soup that's like really good for you. So lots of protein, lots of veggies. It's actually really, really good. But tonight because everybody knows that I eat a moderation diet and I do not feel guilty about eating an egg noodle every once in a while. So I'm going to use the egg noodles tonight, and everybody in this house is very happy about that. Everybody meaning me and Robin. So... You guys got quiet on me. You got quiet. Shh. I'm making chicken noodle soup. Be very, very quiet. Shh. Okay, well, I am going to finish this process up. No, I have never heard of that at all. What is it? Tell me what that is. I've not heard of that. What kind of spaghetti is that? Yeah, so I'm going to finish up this process, and then I still have to work tonight. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Nope, never heard of that at all. Sounds amazing, though. No, I gotcha. I was with you there. I knew what you meant, actually. I can read through the typos. I think that's part of my dyslexic brain as well, is that I can read through you guys' typos, because I would probably like make the same thing, so... Yep, no, I got it. Green beans with sauce. Nope, never had that, but it sounds amazing. I do spaghetti squash a lot, but it's not good in chicken noodle soup. Yep. Green beans, so you make green beans instead of the noodles, you make the green beans with the spaghetti sauce. Sounds amazing. I should try that. I just made today, if you'd not seen my scope earlier today, I'll show you. This is my leftovers. Hold on. Although it's pretty juicy now. But this was my leftovers from my bruschetta scope earlier today. Bruschetta, not bruschetta. Bruschetta. And this was my leftovers today. And oh my goodness, it was so good. And I was talking about making this. So if you want to see that, go catch the replay, the recipe for it. Actually, and if you're on my mailing list, you'll get the recipe this weekend in writing. In the video, actually, from the replay. I just edited the video down so you guys could just see the recipe. But I was talking about doing this on a spaghetti squash. So using this cold dressing or this cold tomato bits in with a hot spaghetti squash, and how freaking amazing that would be with a little bit of parm on top. Woohoo! That would make me very happy. Very happy. In fact, it may become lunch tomorrow. Oh, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Denver, so not tomorrow. I know. Wouldn't that be great? Ooh, I'd be very happy about that. It was actually really amazing as the bruschetta as well, because I put it on little toasted crackers. They're called Jill's crackers, and I put it on there. They were so good. My goodness, they were good, good, good. Good, good, good. So, yes. So there you go. I'm going to go find my noodles. And as I'm doing the scope, I'm just sitting here thinking, do I have egg noodles? Hopefully the answer is yes. If not, I am going to, how long to cook what? Oh, the soup that I'm making tonight. So the chicken had been on for about 10 minutes, the vegetables, and then I add more chicken stock. So they cook in a whole box of stock, and then and that cooks for 10 minutes, so just until it starts turning opaque or dark, so it's, you know, not dark, but it starts turning white, so it doesn't look like raw chicken. And then 10 minutes on those veggies, and then I add more stock, and I add the noodles on top of that. So, and those noodles cook like another 5 to 7 minutes, and then it'll be dinner time. Super easy, and you can scope while you do it. I didn't know if you know that, but you could scope while you do it. Yeah, about 30 minutes total. Yeah, to dinner time. Absolutely. Yep. Fast, easy. Not the chicken, you're going to have some time cutting the chicken, so maybe 35, 40 minutes total. You're in business with soup, and you get fresh homemade soup, and there'll be enough out of that. Hey, it's good to see you. And then out of that, there will be, it's Stephanie, right? Oh, no. Don't tell me. It's Heather. Hi, Heather. It's good to see you. Happy to see you. Heather, oh my gosh, that graphic that you made for the salads, I just put it out on Facebook, like right after I tweeted it out. I put it out on Facebook, and holy macaroni, everybody was like nuts over that. They loved it. They loved that graphic. I got so many compliments. Thank you so much for doing that. You are a precious heart for doing that. Thank you so very much. If I could give you hearts right now, I'd be throwing down hearts to Heather because she's amazing. So thank you. You're a sweetheart. It's such a cool graphic. So very, very cool. Very cool. Okay. Oh, I just friends keep popping in, and it makes me happy. So I don't ever want to leave. I am going to go over and look and see. Watch the Mayo Scope today, did you? Yeah, that one was a little bit challenging. I will tell you though, if you're curious about it, and I've not used it yet. In fact, I plan on using it but here is my mayo. I've not opened it again, but look, it's totally solid after it got, so it has the consistency of mayo after, so it was not all, it didn't stay all liquidy. That's a go-to kitchens. Yeah. I think it's only like a week that it's supposed to be used, but I was going to actually use it on Saturday. So I don't get super freaked out about foods like that. So yeah, because there's a raw egg in it, you probably don't want to use it, but it still smells totally fine. Oh, you can't see there. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be totally fine. And I'm probably going to use it on Saturday for my meal. So I just haven't had a chance. I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to make it. But yeah, so it totally firmed up. it would be awesome for whatever. I know, so cool, right? So in case everybody was wondering, I had done, oh, I saw an avocado mayo that you have to eat right away because avocados turn brown, but you do all the same process except you use avocado, a whipped avocado in there, and it makes an avocado mayo. Oh, that sounds amazing, right? I totally want to try that, but you have to use it right then. I mean, you can't, obviously, because then you'd have a big brown sludgy mess, but yeah, it sounded absolutely amazing. So hopefully maybe one of these days I'll get around to that. I'm telling you, I could cook 4 times a day for you guys for the next 20 years and still not show you everything that I'd want to show you. So I have to pace myself. It takes everything I've got not to do 2 or 3 scopes a day. But if I do that, then I don't get anything else done. So then all you see is scopes for me. You don't see anything else. And so I like to be consistent with other things as well. But yeah, so I do. You have lots to look forward to. I'm going to be like 95 on scope. And here's this last recipe I wanted to show you. So, all right, I got to go put my noodles down. It's good to see you guys. Heather, I'm absolutely thrilled to see you on here tonight. It was worth my quick scope tonight just to say hello to you and everybody that's joined me. Thank you. Right? Okay, well, good. So then we'll be so healthy. We're going to live to 95 and we'll still be cooking. So we'll just, yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. You guys go and have an amazing evening. Enjoy time with your family. Get outside. Whatever it is that you like to do, make sure that you're finding time in your day to do that. It is so important to have that downtime and to have that me time, because it's the only way that you can take care of other people is if you are taking care of yourself. So please, please, please find those times that you can do that. Find that energy to take care of yourself. Take the time. It is not selfish. It is absolutely necessary as a human being to have moments and breaks for yourself. So whatever that is, whatever that means for you, just make sure that you're building that into your day, because it's super, super important. Because nothing is more important than you are to you. So please, 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 please take care of yourself, because that's how you enjoy the rest of your life, is by taking care of yourself. And that's how others enjoy you, by you being a healthy you. So that's my message. I'm sticking to it. Love you guys. I will be here tomorrow noon. We're going to be talking about, tomorrow we're talking about different ways to use salt in your life without it being a culinary adventure. So in other words, so without cooking, other things, other places that you can use salt. And I'm going to be live from Denver. And I'm hoping that I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys, but I mean, it's not a major surprise, but it's a little bit of a surprise where I'll be broadcasting from. So, all right. So you guys have an amazing night. I'm going to go finish my soup. Love you. And talk to you soon. GoToKitchens.com is the website if you want to see and hear more. Good night. Sweet dreams, everybody. Bye.